How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome yourselves back to another review on the channel. As you guys can see today, we are flashbacking to Mario Balotelli. Of course, this guy has had a lot of iconic moments in his career, from the time where he tried to put a bib on over his head and got stuck in his bib, from the time he took his shirt off and said, "Why always me?" From the time he had a friendly against an American team and he went for like a roulette backheel to score a goal. This guy's had some iconic moments, but I don't know the exact moment we're flashbacking to, but he's got this 88 rated card in Ultimate Team. It looks phenomenal, but the balance, boys. Does the balance of 56 affect this card in any which way, shape or form? That's what we're going to find out today. So lads, if you do enjoy, you know what to do. Bring that hype. Smash that like and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. And for this flashback card, let's try and get 1,000 likes in this review. That would be sensational. That would be amazing. That would be epic. For the start of a Black Friday Cyber Weekend, that would be fan-bloody-tastic. And when you subscribe, click that little notification bell as well to be notified when I do put the uploads on the channel. And in terms of the formation today, lads, we're sticking to this one. There's a brand new card type out as well. It's Player Moments, I do believe, and it's Morales who got the first one. That review will be going up tomorrow. I'm not too sure when. I'm going to the Newcastle match tomorrow, you see, but it will be up tomorrow. Don't worry about that. Morales will be reviewed on this channel. In terms of formation, it's a 4-4-2 formation. We've got the man in midfield from the Italian Serie A, SBC linked to Balotelli, Politano also linked to Balotelli, and Politano Tonali give Balotelli some very, very good links. Of course, Guardiola links Morales, so that's the way we're going there. And in terms of like custom tactics today, we're sticking with the norm because it's actually working really well for me right now. Pressure heavy touch, 5-4, balance 5, 6-2, and 3. And in terms of like what we're saying to Balotelli is basically stay forward. We want him to stay forward at all times, and we want him to get in behind. And that's what I want Balotelli to do, because with his work rates, medium to low, his work rates frustrate the hell out of me. They really, really do. He doesn't move. He's static all the time. He's like a statue. I want statues to move. I want them to come to life like the gargoyles and stuff like that. But Balotelli, he doesn't come to life, and it doesn't happen often enough due to the work rates on the card. So I've put those on there just to try and force him into those kind of areas and positions to push him on forward. But as you can see there, medium and low work rate, 6'2" in terms of height, which is very tall, and he's actually quite good in the air, especially from goal kicks. His head accuracy is 83. It's not that great, but you guys know in this game, head and accuracy, it doesn't mean anything. Headers are just trash in general. He's right foot primarily with those medium and low work rates, and he's got 4-star skills and a 4-star combo. Lads, in terms of in-game stats, he's got the pace, man. He's got the pace back, but in-game, I don't believe he plays to that pace. I believe he plays to a little bit slow. He's got 85 acceleration and 88 sprint speed, which isn't too shabby. But if you want to put like a hunter on him, boost that up even more, you could see a difference in that. I'm not too certain though. In terms of the shooting, he's got 83 attack position, 89 finishing, plus 10 with a sniper takes him to 99 finishing, 92 shot power, 82 long shots, and 83 volleys. Penalties, the 97. So if you're kind of in a rut in game, you want to take a penalty, put Balotelli on, you'll get more accuracy on them. In terms of passing, I didn't find it too great. I'm not going to lie, I didn't find it too great for the 1-2s between his strike partner and whatnot. I didn't find it that effective. In terms of dribbling, he's got 80 agility, 56 balance. I'll talk about that in the gameplay. He's got 77 reactions. Again, I'll talk about that in the gameplay. He's got 96 ball control, 92 dribbling, and 92 composure. When it comes down to physicals, he's got 84 jumping, 75 stamina, and 95 strength with 80 aggression. And with that being said, let's get into the gameplay with Mario Balotelli. So here we go. Now, what I will tell you straight away is, if you're looking for that kind of striker that dances past opponents, skills past opponents, Balotelli's not your man. He's more rugged. He's more trainy. Is that a phrase? Is that a word? He's like a train. He's built like a house. He's massive, lads. He's absolutely massive in game. And he's got the strength, but he doesn't have the balance. So with the balance being low, chances like this, lads, when he doesn't want to, and he goes shoulder to shoulder with someone just like that there, he goes to ground very, very easily. I don't always like that with Balotelli, especially when he's on the ball and I get lost in possession. By the way, this celebration he runs off shushing. I don't do that. It's automatic. It's automatic with Balotelli, and that could frustrate your opponent. It really could. So that could backfire on yourself. But that's a beautiful penalty right into the bottom corner. But like I was saying, with the balance of this card, he's knocked off balance quite a lot of the time, and sometimes when he gets going on the dribble and stuff, he can just scramble on all fours, and I don't like that either. See a pass inside, a pass comes back to him from Morales. That's a beautiful finish, because that's what he packs. He packs a punch in his strikes. He's got an 89 finish and 92 shot power. Give him a chance in the area, more often than not, he's going to punish the opponents. Love the outside the boot shot there, and it flies into the back of the net. And I mean, that wasn't his first or his last goal, but he didn't score too many. He didn't score too many, and there is a main reason for that. His movements. Shock horror. Shock horror. Marshall doesn't like someone on medium to medium. Marshall doesn't like someone on medium to low. Honestly, lads, he doesn't get in positions to score. Now, this card, if he did, he'd get so many more goals. I was playing in FUT Champions, of course, but lads, you've got to force him into areas to score goals, and he's a hard player to work with. And if you guys know hard players to work with, I made him run off the ball there as well, and because he wouldn't have showed otherwise. Now, he wouldn't be in that position if I didn't do the 1-2 for the 1-2 pass. He just wouldn't be. Simple as that. He's a striker you need to work on in game. It doesn't come natural to him. And with strikers like that, it can be very, very... what's the word for it? What's the word for it, man? Very annoying. That's not the word, but that's what I'm going to stick with. It can be very frustrating with someone of Balotelli's qualities in game not to be able to utilise them when you want to utilise them and get in positions to score goals, because he just doesn't bloody move. Like I said earlier on, he's a statue. He's not gargoyle. He doesn't move his arms around or anything like that. He doesn't talk. He's just a bloody statue, and you need to force him into making movements. So in terms of the pros, we've got the shot power, the ball control. His first touch is class at times. Finishing is up there when he gets a chance, but his movement limits that. That's one of the cons today. The balance is also a con, but the strength is a pro. What's all that about? Balance is basically when you're off balance, you get knocked off the ball. Strength is like when you're shoulder to shoulder with someone for an aerial battle, for a 50-50, well, that's the aggression, but stuff like that. And Balotelli's strength is very good. He can definitely shield the ball to his hard content, but sometimes, boys, it's not that good. Simple as that. So with that being said, let's get into the overall rating for Mario Flashback Balotelli. So there we have it then, lads. I don't know if that's what you were after or you were looking for or anything like that, but I hope I've given you some insight upon the cards and what he does bring to the table. In 4 games, he scored 4 times, all in FUT Champions as well, and he did get kind of 1 assist. He was going to have the shot himself. Politano stepped up and he scored regardless, but lads, he doesn't get in positions to assist or just being an asset to your team. Yes, he can be an asset to your team. That's why I've got starters for champions, because honestly, off the bench, you're looking for movement, you're looking for pace off the bench. Balotelli doesn't offer you the movement. Simple as that. He doesn't. So instead of just not playing him whatsoever, I would start him. And then if you're feeling you're not getting anything out of the card due to his lack of movement or his lack of balance or anything like that, simply sub him off. And that's the route I would go down rather than just not using him whatsoever. But in terms of his abilities, when he's actually got the ball, he's fantastic. He's getting an 8.7 overall rating because despite his lack of movement, despite his balance, he makes up for that in a lot of different ways. He's a very astute player on this game, but he just lacks in a lot of different areas, boys. He really, really does. That brings his rating down below 9, and then some. He goes to an 8.7 for my liking, and my rating of the card. Value for coins, 6.8. He's 190k right now on the Xbox and PlayStation. You would look at that and think, you know what, for someone with 87 pace, 88 shooting, 90 dribble, and 87 physical, that's a bloody bargain. But lads, there's key stats that he's missing out on, boys, and there's key things in game that he's missing out on as well. And I will point to that movement yet again. It's not good, it does affect the cards, and there's not a way to kind of get around that. I thought using the player instructions for like the player instructions, obviously for the tactics and whatnot, would help him out. It didn't. It didn't. You've got to do everything manually, and he's a hard player to work with on this game. In terms of the enjoyment, he's getting an 8.2 in that category. He was fairly enjoyable when he was on the ball. And again, we'll come back to the movement because it affects him. It really, really does. In terms of FUT Champ status, will be a starter. He scored 4 in 4 games, all in FUT Champions. Assistant 0, 8.8, 8.0, 8.3. So he wasn't really a massive asset to the team. He was just an asset in scoring goals and having a genuine presence about the box from time to time. In terms of links to this card, you've seen some at the start. Tonali, you've got Politano, you've got the Italian icons. Of course, he plays for Brescia these days, but you do have some really good Serie A links into him, and even if you get a couple, imagine Ronaldo alongside Balotelli. Who knows, man? Who knows? In terms of a similar player, I'm going Kevin Gamero, and I know what you're going to say straight away. Gamero doesn't have 4-star skills. But lads, he's like a Gamero without 4-star skills. And he's like, well, no. Gamero is like a Balotelli without 4-star skills. Balotelli is like a Gamero with 4-star skills, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. And, yeah, that's reflected in what they actually bring to the table. So if you like Gamero, more often than not, you're probably going to like Balotelli as well. So just keep that in mind if you're looking to do this card. In terms of K-Pro, it would be the shot power. The shot power is truly tremendous. TT with this card. In terms of con, it will be the movement. Surprise, surprise. And the best chem style will be Sniper. Takes him to a 91 striker, 90 centre forwards, 90 right forward, 90 left forward as well. I don't know what I was going to say there. 89 right wing, left wing, and an 88 rated cam. In terms of the best within that position within Serie A, Ronaldo, Insigne, then Balotelli comes into the equation. The place I've reviewed anyways. And in terms of Italy, Insigne, Balotelli, I think Giovinco would just be below Balotelli. And the passing is a 6, the shooting will be an 8, the physical also an 8, and the dribbling will be a 7. And this review is a wrap. Hope you have enjoyed today's review. Remember, tomorrow we will have the player moments, brand new card to the game in AJ Morales. We will be reviewing him on this channel, if I can get my words out correctly. It's late, lads. It's been a long day. Yeah, it's been a long day, lads, but I hope you have enjoyed this review regardless. If you have, smash a bloody like on it. Let's hit 1,000 likes for this Flashback Balotelli. That would be sensational. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. Click that little notification bell as well. Hope you've had a great day today. And as always, I will catch you all next time.